Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be talking about creating a mindful routine, and I'm basing this off of dialectical behavior therapy. And basically, DBT is a type of therapy that is modified for people with borderline personality disorder or tendencies. But um, I'm trying to spread awareness about DBT therapy, and I just think that it's a type of therapy that would be good for anybody, and um, it's very beneficial and it teaches you a lot of life skills. I feel that a lot of people can use. So anyhow, um, I have a blog and I will be posting this on my blog. But if you're interested, I can send the link later in the chat or later in the video. Um, but anyhow, so I have some notes and I'm gonna kind of be reading from this, but I'm gonna add some more to it. Um, so, if you are struggling with depression or you just feel unmotivated, this is definitely for you. I feel like this can benefit anybody who it just feels like they need a reset. So, basically, having a structured routine just makes me feel so much more productive, and it makes me feel like I'm doing the things I need to do, and I'm getting things done. So the first thing that I like to do is set alarms. I have an alarm for every time um, I need to do something that I need to change up. I need to have different things going on in my day. I don't need to just be doing the same exact thing all day. So also though, alarms can be good and bad because um, it can be bad if you get so stuck on like, oh my god, I missed this alarm, or if something comes up, like you won't always have the perfect day, but I would just set these alarms whenever you are have an off day or aren't doing anything in particular. I think that would be good to do. Also, this is I like to also make a visual of my daily routine. Mine just looks like this, and it just has every hour. I wake up at 6:30, all the way until I go to bed at 10. And this is just really, really good to a fresh start to the day, to wake up. And that goes on to my next tip, which is completing simple tasks. So get up out of your bed, get up and make your bed. Make your bed. That needs to be the first thing you do as soon as your feet touch the floor in the morning is make your bed. It's been scientifically proven that making your bed automatically gets you motivated and gets you going for the day. So definitely recommend doing that. Um, don't press snooze. Don't do that. Wait, I know it sucks sometimes, especially if you want to get up early or you have to get up early. Kind of sucks, and you just want to lay in bed. You just want to lay there and just coast, whatever. But no, get up, get out of bed. After you make your bed, do the simple things that you would normally do, like brush your teeth, take a shower if you take them in the morning, make coffee or tea, etc. Anything that you normally do in the morning, do that. Feed your animals. Just whatever you feel like you need to do. I also like to go for a morning walk in the morning, and for about 30 minutes or so to get moving and everything, and just get my day going at about 8 o'clock. I like to do that. Um, the next thing is mindful actions. So make all your actions meaningful. Enjoy what you're doing. Fully enjoy it. Be in the moment. Be in the present moment. Regulate your breathing. Um, like when I'm sitting here right now, I kind of feel myself like because I'm kind of nervous, just kind of like hold it in my breath. But don't do that. Don't hold in your breath. Don't breathe super fast. Just breathe. Whenever you feel like you need a second, you just need a second. Take a step back. Literally take a step back. Take a step back and breathe. It will calm you down immediately. Um but also just like take each second slowly and willingly. You want to be in that moment. You are there in that moment, and you you want to be there. Like, you want to be in your life, and that sometimes it's hard for a lot of people because you don't feel like you want to be in your life, and that's understandable. But you it's time to change, and like that's all about what my blog is about. And I'm getting sidetracked, but my blog is really about changing changing your mindset and becoming the person that you were meant to be, that you want to become. So, anyhow, my next tip for creating a mindful routine is positive. Create a playlist, an upbeat, fun playlist that'll make you dance, move around, just enjoy your day. Or you can also find some instrumental music that is relaxing and just soothing in general. Okay, so this is one of my favorite tips, and it is write it down. So I'm gonna read this directly from the paper because I have a few bullet points that I want to point out. So, in times when you are feeling an intense emotion, stop what you are doing and write it down. Stop. And you can't always do this, but you can do it in your head. You can write it down in your head. You can see it and see what you're doing. So, for example, if you're being triggered, ask yourself the following questions. 1. What happened? 2. What emotions am I feeling? 3. What is going on in my body? 4. How did I interpret what happened? 5. Has a boundary been crossed? 6. What do I need from someone or from myself? Um, Really, this has helped me tremendously. Like, at the end of my day, if I had a bad day or something bad, a bad situation happened in my day that upset me or made me angry or sad or whatever, I like to get that triggering situation, and I actually have some questions on it, and you can just take them questions and you can um, write them down and then just fill out whatever happened. So I really like doing that. Um, it really helps you get ahead of your thinking, and that's like one of the main steps into being mindful and rewiring your brain and rewiring the way that you think is being ahead of your thoughts. Like, that's the number one thing, is being ahead of your thoughts. And also I like to do a daily check-in. And this is something that my therapist kind of shared with me. And it is from 5 to 10. 0 to 5, you have no peace, you have no stability, and you have no control. And 6 to 10 is the complete opposite. You're at peace, you have stability, and you're in control. And I really like that scale, especially, with certain mental disorders, especially like bipolar disorder, when you get really depressed, or just depression in general, even for people who are borderline. It's very beneficial to take a step back and analyze, hey, how do I feel? What am I thinking? What's going on in my head? You don't need to be on autopilot. You need to be aware of the things that you are, excuse me, aware of the things that you were thinking. Also, something that I like to incorporate into my mindfulness routine is meditation. Um, Meditating is like literally the best way that you can become mindful because you're just in the zone, you're in the moment, and you truly feel yourself. Um, just you just feel so at peace. It's just amazing. I can't even explain the feeling. You just feel so at peace. And um, when you inhale, you feel your emotions. And when you exhale, you're letting all emotions go. And the only emotion that you have left is the feeling and sense of calmness. I recommend taking 5 to 30 minutes out of your day to meditate. If you're just starting off, even 3 minutes, like, or even 1 minute. 1 minute of meditation can do wonders. But as you get, more experience with meditation, you'll meditate for longer and longer, and it's very beneficial for your health. The next thing is affirmations. I absolutely love affirmations. My favorite time to use an affirmation is when I have a self-doubting or a negative thought. Um, so I'm just going to read this that I have wrote down. So instead of saying, I'm unworthy of good opportunities and will always be unsuccessful, change that, reword it, rewire it into saying, I'm worthy of the good opportunities given to me and I am successful. Affirmations are a great way to boost your spirits and to just reform the way that you think. If you are prone to being negative and to having negative thoughts, then like it will literally change your life. I love affirmations. So, wise mind is, and if you're unfamiliar with dialectical behavior therapy, wise mind is basically the you have two minds. Okay, you have your reasonable mind and your emotional mind, and in between you have. So, reasonable mind is cool, it's analytical, task focused, there's no emotion behind it. Whereas on the other hand, emotional mind is the exact opposite. It's hot, mood dependent, based on urges, based on all your feelings and everything. Like there's no thinking behind it. So coming to a wise mind consensus is coming and using both of those. Um, and it's kind of like your gut feeling or your intuition, and you can use this to make better decisions. So if you have an urge and you're like, I really want to do this, um, like I stopped vaping, for example, and I'm like, I really want to vape. I really need to vape. I need to do this. Well, what would my wise mind do? Well, my wise mind tells me, hey, wear your nicotine patch. Um, Go to sleep, take a nap, find draw, do something to replace that urge. It's opposite action, and that is a very great coping skill in general. Opposite action. Okay, so the next thing is um, visualization. So visualization is an awesome tool, and um, one of the DBT mindfulness visualization techniques that I like is the conveyor belt technique. So I'm going to read this directly from paper, but imagine that your thoughts are products on a conveyor belt. You are the worker sorting them out. You take the negative thoughts and dispose of them immediately. The positive thoughts pass the test and continue to slide on the conveyor belt. This is a great visualization technique to really assess how you are feeling and how um, to really just think about, is this thought useful? Is this something that I need to be thinking about, or do I need to dispose of it? So that's really a great technique that I like to use in my daily routine. The next thing is art. Art is so therapeutic, and there's so many different things that just working your mind and being creative, can do. So here's a few art therapy techniques. And the first one is to create a mural of your life. Make it all about the things that you love to do. Me and my sisters kind of did this, and it's not finished. I would show you, but it's not finished. But basically, I made the prompt. I made the activity to first include a part of yourself. So draw your hands, your feet, your eyes, something like that. And we kind of took it and we interpreted it as like, how does this signify a part of me? And we made it more personal, and we added our own personal detail to it. And the next thing was to include a poem about yourself. And the third thing was to talk about how excuse me, how I lost my train of thought. To talk about, anyway, the mural is a great exercise that you can do. You can trace your hands. Your left hand can represent the things about yourself in the past, and your right hand represents your present or your goals that you have in your future. Also, you can paint and draw your emotions or create an emotion wheel of your common emotions. You could also create a journal of a significant event in your life, and there's tons of stuff. Something else in general to stay in that mindful and that positive mindset is to stay away from things that affect you negatively, whether that be bad habits, people, or environments. Surround yourself with positivity. Create a mantra or affirmation and write it out. Display it in a part of your house that is most visible to you. Create a vision board filled with positive quotes and some of the goals that you are looking forward to achieving. Listen to podcasts or watch inspirational TED Talks. Read self-improvement books. And just simple acts like that. There's tons of things that you can do to stay motivated and to stay inspired in your daily life. So, last and definitely not least, is to take care of your body. Nourish your body. Go outside, get sunlight, exercise for at least an hour a day, and it can be light exercise. It can simply be walking for 30 to 45 minutes and like a 15-minute light workout. Stay hydrated, drink plenty of water. Also, eat your meals in regular intervals at the same time each day. I personally feel better when I am in a routine of eating, just a routine in general. Just everything is structured, and it just makes me feel so much more productive. And if you would like more information on, um, hold on, I will put my website link in the video stream. So if you would like to check out my website, there's my link, or my blog, not website, but I guess it's technically kind of the same thing. So thank you guys so much for watching this live stream, and stay tuned. Bye.